Hello, and welcome back to S'mores, a Campfire Talk. This week we're going to do Would You Rather questions. So everybody go around the room real quick, just one more time for the peeps.
Hello, my name is Kaylee.
Bentley.
Jade.
My name is Ricky.
Isabel.
Alrighty, sounds good. I think me, Kaylee, and Bentley know almost, if not all, of the questions, but Isabel, Ricky, and Jade have no idea. So we're going to see how this goes. Are y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Question 1. Would you rather be unable to move your body every time it rains or not be able to stop moving while the sun is out?
I would do when it rains, I can't move my body.
Yeah, I would do the rain just because when it rains, already the mood is just to like take a nap, chill out a little bit.
So if I didn't honestly, I think this question depends on where you live because if you live anywhere where it rains a lot, you just permanently immobilize. You know what I'm saying?
I think
You might just drown.
Yeah.
For the Arizona folk, I'm gonna choose the rain.
Yes.
I would choose the opposite, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like being productive all day, like forcing yourself to be productive all the time.
Yeah.
Whether that's just like writing, like your hand a little bit, or like doing the dishes or something. I feel like that's like.
Wait, so does it count if I'm sitting there but I'm like bouncing my leg or something? Does that still count as movement? Or do I have to be like up, like doing something?
I would assume the first one. You just can't stop moving.
Okay, if I can sit there and bounce my leg, then yeah, I'll do the sun thing.
Like, Johnny, you better stop.
Yeah, I'd probably do the sun thing if it's just like bouncing my leg. When I thought of moving, I thought like I'm jumping off the walls like energetic all day.
Well, there's always extremes, I guess.
With rain, it'll eventually stop. And I guess like my perspective is like from here, we're in Arizona, so it's not that much rain. It'll stop eventually, so everything will go back to normal.
Okay.
But
season.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be like the gold star in Mario Kart. I don't want to get stuff done.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like I wouldn't want to be like immobilized because it's raining. That would trip me out. I've never had what's it called? You get like a nightmare. You're like awake.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, sleep paralysis. That's what I imagine it's like.
Oh my gosh! Imagine like what other people.
Dude, I've had sleep paralysis. No.
Dun,
Well,
dun,
actually, no.
dun.
Yeah. Now that you bring that up, yeah, the rain sounds terrifying. Just
Exactly.
kidding, I lied. Yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah,
One.
I was like,
I guess for me, like as long as it rains, like you can meditate because you're not moving anywhere.
But
Just meditate.
I
you
was like,
would
yeah, I
be
can
chill.
meditate at night.
Outside forces might not be.
Well, that'd
What
be
if you're
another
in the
way to
middle of the
like
street?
hone in if you could like.
No, but like let's say like you at Target, right? All of a sudden this storm come balling in. You just drop dead to the floor. Like what you can do, you just
Yeah.
I was-
Well, if you want to go that way, like what if you're out like camping, right in the middle of nowhere, pretty far from civilization, and then it's sunny outside, so like what, are you just like keep running around or like keep building and then like that one spot?
I was like, yeah, just move a little bit.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta be jumping around and stuff.
You said like drop. I didn't think of it as like going limp. I thought of it more as like just being paralyzed, like
Yeah.
where you stand.
I kind of
Like a
thought like
statue.
I would like slowly like get to the ground and just like chill out till the rain stops, like relax,
like,
like I'm just gonna
I'm
lay
still
down.
moving.
You know, it's that time of the day.
Ricky is on his Zen mode, and everybody else is in survival. There's
I
no
was like,
other
it's
way.
all right, it's all good.
What if you're outside and you're looking up at that moment? You get raindrops in your eye. You can't blink.
What if the rain starts?
I thought I could close my eyes, like just like
Your
go
mouth
to
is open. You just drown.
Can't turn your head.
Yeah. I guess since I'm in Arizona, like that wouldn't bother me as much.
Okay. Alrighty, so there's that. Question number 2. Would you rather always hit a red light for the rest of your life or always get slow internet after the sun goes down?
Red light.
Red lights.
Slow
Red light.
internet after the sun goes down. I can't, dude.
Oh, you
Have
wildin'.
you've been in the car with me? I cannot stand red lights.
I need my internet.
Okay, I can avoid lights. Like for the most part, I can avoid a light.
Zipping through those
I
neighborhoods.
can't avoid the slow internet
Yes.
after the sun goes down. I do have my work once the sun goes down. If I got slow internet, I can't survive. It's just too much for me.
Listen, I can just read a book and chill in my bed at night, which is pretty much what I do anyway. But I read on my phone, so I just read an actual book.
Yeah, but
It'd
like
be
we
fine.
work at night though. Like I can't be having the slow internet at night. Like
Dang.
That's a valid point. I do work at night.
And I was thinking like for the red lights, does that mean it's green when we're rolling up and it turns red, so we have to wait the whole time? Or could it already be red? We stop for a
Ooh,
little bit and then it turns
I'm-
green.
It says always hit a red light. I don't know what that means.
it sounds
So-
like you're rolling up to it and it's like red. all
Like
of a sudden.
always, like at the very beginning. Sounds like beginning to the end. Like you gotta wait the whole cycle.
Dang, I was hoping we could be like maybe middle, close to the end, to where I
so you have to
fully
wait as long.
stop,
Yeah.
and then I can go after a few seconds.
You know, I would still take the slow internet.
I agree with
can't
the
do
red
red
light.
Alrighty, question number 3. Would you rather have skin that changed color based on your emotions or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday?
Skin changing colors.
Colors. I want to be a chameleon. I'm
yeah,
good
the
at that.
colors. Because what if something really embarrassing happened to you yesterday and then it's just like smack dab in like the middle of your forehead?
Okay, why'd you put it on
Everybody knows.
Why'd you put it on the middle of your forehead? Why couldn't it be like, like where you could hide it?
So
But
you
listen,
yeah, I
but
was
if you don't
thinking, can we
control where
choose the
they show
place?
up at,
That's true.
what if it does like the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened?
So on your
Smack
face.
dab in the middle of your forehead. I'd just rather be the chameleon, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
The
I don't
color
mind being
change.
purple.
Yeah, it's sort of like, but then you could never lie.
I was like, yeah, till you stuck one color, and now we have an intervention.
You're like, I'm not mad, and you're all red.
it's like
I'm fine. It'll be like freaking assassination classroom where his like head changes colors depending on his mood.
All right. So most of the people here are like color.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That sounds
got
cool.
it, got it. Okay, next question. Would you rather be unable to have kids or only be able to conceive quintuplets?
Oh.
Okay.
Everybody's face
So,
just like switched.
question: what if I decided to have one set and then no more kids after that?
That's fine, but you'd have quintuplets.
If he had it again.
Dang.
Like if he had more kids, then he'd have another set of quintuplets.
Yeah, he would have
Yeah.
another set of
That sounds
quintuplets.
like one set, then just
No, they come in
cut
sets
the
of
twos or something,
quintuplets.
you know?
No, I'm good with adopting. That's great.
yeah, I'll
No,
just
you could
adopt a
never
kid.
have kids. Never. Like no
Yeah, that's why
adoption.
I thought it meant like
Okay,
never
maybe
birth
I'd
a
do the
child.
queen-
Yeah, I thought I
Quintuplet.
couldn't birth a child.
No,
you
no.
can't even adopt.
You can't even adopt. You
I'm gonna do quintuplets and then get my tubes tied.
It's a valid answer. I mean,
The image of that is
like, how big does your stomach?
Bro,
get?
I don't even. I already know my answer. It's none, zero, zilch. I'll take care of other people's kids because there's quintuplets everywhere. Imagine like just 10 little babies, like everywhere. Can't be handling that,
Oh
bro.
my
But
gosh.
then they're all like born on the same day. Like,
Yeah, so that's the biggest struggle though. 4 kids, same day.
like
Yeah,
same
Quinn,
everything.
okay, Quinn is 5, by the way.
Got down.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
was thinking 4 the whole time.
5.
Yeah,
Ooh,
5. That's
he has
even
a
worse.
big
I might have to
stomach.
change my answer.
Yeah, I was like, that changed.
5's too much.
Yeah, especially with you having like your first kid too, but you don't have just one. You have
Yeah,
5.
you got the first
You're
5
just like,
kids.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't even want 5 kids.
Okay, so around the room, what's your choice?
No kids.
I'm gonna go with no children.
No kids.
I'm gonna do the one set and then stop.
Okay,
Yeah, I think it'd be 1 and done.
need my kids to be me.
0. All right, next question. Would you rather know when you are about to die or how you're going to die?
Oh, I've thought about this. How I'm gonna die? Because if it's not from a car accident, you best believe I'm going 90 everywhere.
Ooh,
That is.
She wants to
think
know
about
it.
it. Like, think about it. Yeah, like you could do whatever you want if you know like that's how you're gonna die. Then you could go to extremes for literally everything else in
Okay,
your life because
until
you know
you
you'll
kill
be
yourself.
fine.
Hold on, what if
Like, I'm not gonna die from jumping out of a plane.
But
I'm
lo-
jumping out of planes all day.
okay, with the car thing, you don't die, but what if you kill somebody?
dang.
You technically did not
Don't
die.
do it when other people are around.
Okay, and to oppose you, I would say when, because if I knew how, then I'd be living my life in fear.
Yeah, I think you'd know the same things when as well. Like, I know I can jump out of a plane if I know I'm gonna die in 3 years. Like, I'm not dying today, so I can jump. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Is it set in stone? Like, can you change it? What if you get depressed and decide to kill yourself?
You have a lot of questions today.
That's
You were
Just
you were
thinking.
reversing the time continuum and ruining the butterfly effect.
I would like to know when I die. Like the date.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, Isabel, what's your final answer?
You guys provided convincing arguments, so I guess when I'm gonna die.
All right, cool. Next question. Would you rather sell all of your possessions or sell one of your organs?
I'll lose an organ.
I'm losing my gallbladder. They didn't say what organ.
My
You don't need that
appendix,
thing.
Yeah,
I'll give him my
I'll
kidney.
lose the
Just a
organ.
small
I
one.
was like, yeah, I only need one.
I was like, I'll just give him one of my kidneys. You know what I mean?
Why not just choose your appendix or something like that? Has literally no purpose.
You get more money off of it, I guess, for a kidney. So, number 7. Would you rather lose all of your memories from birth to now, or lose your ability to make new long-term memories?
A question with that is, if you lose all your memories, do you lose like who you are?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't remember, so how could you make long-term memories?
You were like a
anyway?
clean slate, basically.
Like, are you a baby? Because you don't know anything. Everything you learned is gone.
Oh, so like,
Dang,
so like now you're just on a clean slate. If you chose that one, you just restart right now.
You just restart.
and
I
then
just
you
thought-
create new memories.
Because it
Yeah.
said from birth to now.
Okay.
Or you lose your ability to make new long-term memories.
So I have new short-term memories.
But nothing long. You can't have like a moment in your
Oh,
life that you
God.
remember.
Okay, so when you said you like lose it up till now, I just thought like we're like you remember how to do things. You remember maybe not remember who you are, but you like still know like basic things.
like
Like how to
reading,
talk.
writing, stuff like
Like
that.
yeah, reading, writing, like basic things. But
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
like not who you are, like your relationships you had around you.
Yeah, I don't like consider those like memories, like skills. They're skills, not memories. You know what I mean?
Because you've done it so much. You're
Yeah.
just like,
I just like start anew, and hopefully I'd make the same decisions with friends and stuff like that along the way, because I have like 60 plus more years of my life left, and I can't make one long-term memory. Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
can't be
tough.
doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's more ahead than there is like already done. Yeah.
Okay, but what would you choose?
I probably do the long-term one.
You mean like you wouldn't have any long-term memories?
Yeah.
Cool. You?
I'd go with forgetting all the stuff in the past and just moving on forward.
Same answer.
I changed my answer.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Next question. Number 8. Would you rather be born again in a totally different life, or born again with all the knowledge you have now?
That was kind of confusing though.
Okay. Would you be born
Like-
again totally different? Different country, different race, gender, whatever. You would be born completely different, and you would decide how you were born. Or would you be born again and you weren't able to choose, but you'd have all the knowledge that you have now? It's choice over knowledge, really.
Okay,
Knowledge.
knowledge, yeah.
Cool. Next question. Number 9. Would you rather have no taste or be colorblind?
Colorblind.
Colorblind.
Okay. Everybody colorblind?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Number 10. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life?
I think I might pause.
So you could think.
Yeah, and like, I guess I don't want to like eliminate the mistakes I make, because like, I feel like in a way that's almost too much control.
The rewind?
Yeah.
I would only rewind for when I'm eating Chick-fil-A.
Oh my god.
Just eat Chick-fil-A for all of eternity.
Then I would choose rewind. But pause.
So good.
I would say rewind. Just because the amount of awkward situations I've been in. If I could just like rewind and not put myself in that position, it'd be great.
Wait, if you rewind, will it just keep rewinding? Like, you gotta have a stop button as well, right? Like, you still need a pause button with the rewind.
Well, like I was thinking like, when you choose a point where you want to rewind, you start rewinding.
Okay.
You don't stop first, then stop. So you rewind and then you play,
Okay.
and then you like kind of just flow back and forth with that. But is there a limit?
No.
No.
I'd say like pausing time actually gives you more control, because if you can pause time, you're free of it, so you can just move around in pause time. You know, like if you're rewinding, you're still gonna have to keep rewinding for stuff. It's like you pause it, I can walk around in.
I feel like you could do that with the rewind button too. Like you could laze around all day and do nothing, but then you're like, I should probably be productive. I meant to do all this today, and then you can just rewind at the beginning of the day and then do whatever you needed to do. So you'd have unlimited days. So I guess it's the same thing for both.
Well,
Oh, also, like, if time's stopping, would you not age since nothing's going on? Or are you in your own little space once you've stopped?
I'd say if you can stop it, then you're outside of it.
Okay.
So
but anyways, around the room, which would you choose, pause or rewind?
Pause.
Rewind.
Choose pause.
pause.
Rewind.
Pause. Alrighty, cool. Question 11. Would you rather always be dizzy or always be nauseous?
Oh, God.
Dizzy.
Like if I'm nauseous, I can still function. But me being dizzy is like a knockout. Like I'm just like, oh, I'm dizzy. I can't do nothing right now. Like your world just all the time. Nah.
I think I'd rather do nauseous.
I'd rather be nauseous too.
I guess I'd function under nausea before, so I'll just go with nausea versus dizziness.
Isn't like dizziness a type of nausea anyway?
Yeah, it's like they're. I feel like they're almost like related.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like dizziness is more in the head though. Like if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
your head and,
nausea
your
is also
eyes.
like part of your throat, like your stomach, your
Yeah. I'm going with dizzy, I think.
okay. Nausea.
Dizzy.
Okay, cool. Question number 12. Would you rather spend the night in a luxury hotel room or would you rather spend the night at a campsite surrounded by beautiful scenery?
Campsite.
Okay.
I'd go with campsite too, Troy.
Like if I'm seeing Rome, like
Oh.
can't be missing that. Can I choose where I'm seeing? Or is it just like really beautiful scenery?
I think you can choose.
Okay, then I'll camp.
I'm a camp.
I'm a camper.
I'll camp too.
Alrighty. Question number 13. Would you rather sew all your clothes or grow your own food?
So,
So?
yeah.
So
I think I'd grow food.
I'm gonna grow my food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grow my food as well.
What are you gonna grow, Isabel?
I don't know.
I'm going with sewing because
Mhm.
I already kind of know how to do that.
Alright. Cool. Question number 14. Would you rather control your emotions or control other people's emotions?
control my emotions.
Control my own emotions.
I agree.
Yeah, control my own.
I don't
Yeah.
want to control other people's.
Yeah, that's no.
Yeah, I will let
I feel like
people
that's a
feel
huge
what
like
they
you'd have
feel.
some issues if you want to control other people.
Do you have issues if you want to control other people's emotions, or do you have a bigger issue if you don't know how to control your own already? Like,
But if
why
you
did
can-
all of us go like, wow,
Wait.
I can't control my own emotions. That'd be great to be able to have that power.
But if you can control your own, do you still want to control others too? To me, that's like it puts you in a point where you're a monster.
If you want to control your own?
Control other people,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
For
because
sure.
that's like it's not authentic.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. So everybody basically said
Ooh,
control your
ooh,
emotions.
Let me switch.
Oh
Oh my
gosh.
Great.
No.
Here
Not
we
for
go.
not for evil reasons.
Let 'em speak.
It wasn't a sinister thing.
No.
Think of like children, for example. When they fall with something like that, they see the cut and they become like over emotional. You can calm them down. Or let's say you're a doctor and you have patients, you can calm them down anyway. So
Mhm.
not necessarily like I'm gonna change it, but I'm gonna like more for like a peaceful state in certain situations.
Okay. You're saying just use it for the good instead.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So last question, number 15. Would you rather end hunger or hatred?
Hatred.
I think hatred.
If we ain't hate, I think hatred too, because then hunger will follow along.
Yeah, that's
You know
my
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
if
it's
you
like
end
a
hatred-
domino effect.
You
If
end
you-
hatred,
At
you
least a
end
little
hunger.
bit.
Okay, so like I don't think eliminating hatred exactly switches it to love though. It may become just like from hatred to like a neutral state to where you don't care.
Okay. I see what you're
So I
saying.
feel like hunger could still be there, you know what I mean?
True.
But I think if there was no hatred, it'd be easier to get people to help.
Yeah, it would.
Like yeah.
Some people could also argue that indifference is worse than hatred. So if you eliminate hatred and you just have something like love and indifference in the world, that's kind of weird too.
It would be
Yeah.
weird, yeah.
Then everything's all rainbows.
Yeah. Or just nothing.
Or nothing, yeah.
Yeah, or just neutral,
Yeah.
like boring.
Yeah, and that might be more like scary. You just
Yeah.
like you don't care at all. Like,
Yeah, that is.
instead of like a stronger emotion that's like weird.
Alrighty. So everybody says hatred?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, no, I'm thinking about it. Hold on.
No, I think Kayla's about to change her answer. Hold on.
It's like Haley's eyes.
The CPU is trying to process what's
Yeah,
going
it's buffering right now.
Act like you're
Ooh,
about to
I could
turn
do
off.
devil's advocate real quick. If you don't know hate, how do you know love?
That's what I'm
True.
saying. Like that's what like if
Yeah,
you just
the-
have
the
indifference,
indifference,
then,
yeah.
Oh,
I think I'm
damn.
changing
So
my
then
answer,
it's just
buddy.
everyone's neutral.
Everybody's brain.
Well, I was thinking like we started like right now.
Oh.
To where we know kind of hate and
Okay.
love, but like we don't see it anymore. Like
But if you're saying like if you eliminate hatred, then a domino effect is like fixing hunger, then it could also be another domino effect of like losing love, maybe.
Because
Okay,
now
okay,
people
touche.
are born into this world not knowing what hatred is. So how do you feel the strongest
feel
emotion
anything?
of love if you don't have the strongest emotion of the other side? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you.
So, that's kind of a hard one now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I wanna
if
feel.
think that
So,
I mean, yeah, if we look at just surface level, that I think hatred's like the obvious answer. But if we want to get very technical, we'd have to.
do hunger.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking this deep into the questions.
Yeah.
I was like, I was
I was
I
just
like
answering.
thinking this deep in the questions.
Me too.
but like, what would be the side effects of ending hunger? That ain't tired of my questions right now.
Stop.
What? Yeah, okay.
You got something to say?
No, I was just listening to your question.
She turned fully in her chair. Wide-eyed to
Wide-eyed.
stare.
Because Bentley's been asking a question after every
Oh, is
question.
that why you're like
I'm just trying to catch an understanding.
Bentley's question
Like
20
he-
and we're on
Why
question
prosecute me?
15?
Yeah, like he caught the Ricky for this episode.
I did.
You
I did.
usually the one asking all the
I
questions.
do?
Yes.
Yes,
I don't
Yeah,
feel like
okay,
I asked
though.
that many questions.
kind of. We had this conversation before while you asking questions about everything.
What are the
Well,
signs?
wasn't that me interrupting like you guys talking in the middle of like you explaining it?
Like, yeah.
It was. I
Well,
thought
yeah.
that was different than this.
But it's still, but I mean, you still ask a lot of questions, though.
Right, well, anyways. Well, that was all 15, I guess, unless we aren't answering Billy's
That's what
question.
I was like. I mean, if y'all don't have an answer, I don't know
forgot
the
what your
answer
question
either.
was.
What was your question again?
What are the side effects of eliminating hunger? Does that mean like we lose more animals? Do we lose more crops? Like, does that affect the world itself?
Oh my God, this is
Yeah, I like how you
This
do
was-
that.
Yeah, if more people live, then more mouths to feed, and then I feel like it'd bounce back again because nobody's dying because everybody's being fed.
Well, you got
Like-
hatred, you'll be fine.
I'm like, could that
There you
create
go.
even more hatred?
Yeah.
So would you rather have like indifference and nothing in the world and people still die? Or would you have everything be able to function, but human instincts make things not function, basically from hatred?
If we think that's the way it's gonna go.
Yes. We went very pessimistic with
Yes,
it.
we did.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought we were here to have a good time. Everyone was getting deep, kept asking all these questions. What is happening?
I think I gotta go with hunger still at this
Mhm.
point.
Yeah. I don't want to not feel.
Yeah, I'll switch. Hunger.
You still with hatred?
Yeah. Hunger.
What?
I've been bandwagoning this whole.
Yeah, you have. You mother trucker.
I'm gonna stay with hatred.
I agree with Isabel.
Okay. Cool.
Jody, you
No, I'm
change your-
saying hatred.
Okay.
Oh my
It's like, are you gonna
gosh.
change it?
Johnny disagrees with the last person talks, whoever they say.
It's a tag team. But hatred, I'm going to stick with what I said.
Okay. Well, alrighty. So that was all the would you rather questions. I had a good time today, so I hope that y'all did as well. Anything y'all want to say before the end of this?
Thank you for coming to the Smore podcast.
That wraps it up well. So if you guys have any recommendations of what you want to hear next, leave it down in the comments below. Thank you for listening to us today, and I hope that you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Bye.